Good day and welcome, bringing you the latest sports news. Rising tennis. Superstar Coco Gauff has once again captured the world's attention, not just for her remarkable performance on the court, but for the powerful message she shared after lifting the championship trophy at the prestigious Wuhan Open. Following an intense and emotional run at the tournament, Coco Gauff opened up about the source of her strength and inspiration, quoting a Bible verse that, she said, guided her through moments of pressure and doubt. After claiming the Wuhan title, Gauff reflected on the journey that tested her mentally, emotionally, and physically, pointing to her faith as a cornerstone of her perseverance. Her post-match message resonated not only with tennis fans, but with millions of people around the world who find courage and faith during times of challenge. Coco Gauff's road to the Wuhan Open Championship was nothing short of inspiring, coming off an intense schedule that saw her face some of the top-ranked players in the world. She showed incredible maturity and resilience throughout the tournament. In the final, she displayed her trademark intensity, athleticism, and fearless shot-making, securing the title in straight sets. But it was her heartfelt words after the match that captured the hearts of fans. Instead of focusing on her individual brilliance, Gauff emphasized gratitude and faith, citing James 1, ES2:4, a Bible verse that speaks about the testing of faith, producing perseverance. Her message: consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Was both personal and powerful. Gauff explained that this verse carried her through the most difficult moments of the tournament, especially during the semifinals when she faced a tense three-set battle against one of her toughest opponents. She admitted that there were moments when doubt crept in, but instead of giving in to the pressure, she turned to prayer and faith. Her calm and composed demeanor on court reflected the inner strength she draws from her beliefs. For many fans, this side of Coco Gauff is what makes her not only a champion athlete, but also a role model, a young woman who isn't afraid to speak openly about her values and what keeps her grounded in a high-pressure environment. The Wuhan Open is one of the most prestigious events on the WTA calendar, and winning the title adds another major accomplishment to Gauff's growing list of achievements. At only 21 years old, she has already become one of the most recognizable and admired figures in tennis. Her powerful baseline game, exceptional movement, and mental toughness make her a formidable opponent. But what separates her from many others is the character and maturity she displays beyond the court. Throughout the week, she handled victories and challenges with poise, showing why she continues to rise as one of the brightest stars in women's tennis. Gauff's spiritual message also comes at a time when the world of sports is seeing more athletes speak openly about their faith. She joins a growing number of champions who credit their beliefs for helping them maintain perspective and resilience in the face of adversity. In her post-match press conference, Gauff said, "It's not always about winning or losing. It's about trusting the process and understanding that every match is a test of your faith and patience. I lean on my faith this week, and I'm grateful for how everything turned out." These words reflected a deeper level of maturity and a commitment to staying true to her principles even as the world watches her every move. Fans around the world flooded social media with messages of support and admiration. Many praised Gauff not only for her tennis, but for her courage to speak from the heart. Inspirational messages and Bible verses quickly trended alongside her name, creating a wave of positivity online. Some fans shared how her words encouraged them in their personal battles, proving that her influence extends far beyond the tennis court. For young athletes in particular, Gauff has become a beacon of hope and inspiration, someone who proves that strength can come from both skill and faith. Gauff's title run at the Wuhan Open was also a significant moment in her professional journey, defeating some of the best players on tour. She showed exceptional form and strategic brilliance throughout the tournament. In the quarterfinals, she overcame a slow start to dominate the final sets, demonstrating her ability to adapt under pressure. In the semifinals, she battled through fatigue and tense rallies, relying on her mental toughness to close out the match. By the time she reached the final, her confidence was soaring, and she delivered one of her best performances of the season. With this title, she not only adds to her growing collection of WTA trophies, but also gains valuable ranking points that further solidify her position among the world's top players. But for Coco Gauff, this victory is about more than just rankings or trophies. It's about staying true to who she is, even in the brightest spotlight. She has consistently used her platform to share messages of hope, positivity, and faith. Her ability to balance professional excellence with personal conviction is something that continues to inspire fans worldwide. Gauff's journey has never been just about tennis. It's about resilience, identity, and purpose. The verse she shared, James 1, yes 2-4, speaks about joy in trials and the growth that comes through perseverance. For many athletes, moments of high pressure can break them. But for Gauff, it became an opportunity to shine even brighter. She explained that this particular verse has been close to her heart for years, guiding her through UPS and downs in her career. When I feel overwhelmed, I go back to this verse. It reminds me that the pressure isn't meant to break me. It's meant to make me stronger, she said in her post-match reflections. Her message also struck a chord with fellow athletes, many of whom took to their platforms to express their admiration. Several prominent sports figures reshared her words, calling it a powerful reminder of what it means to stay grounded. Analysts and commentators praise Gauff's maturity, noting that few athletes her age show such composure and clarity of purpose on and off the court. Her win at Wuhan is being described as one of the defining moments of her season, not just because of the title, but because of the message she chose to deliver when the spotlight was at its brightest. The Wuhan Open crowd witnessed an electric performance in the final. Gauff dominated from the baseline, showcasing her trademark aggressive play while maintaining impressive control. Her serve was particularly effective, allowing her to dictate the tempo of the match. What stood out most was her ability to maintain composure in critical moments, a quality she attributes to her faith. In interviews after the match, she said that whenever she felt nervous or uncertain, she silently repeated the Bible verse to herself. This simple but powerful act helped center her focus and allowed her to play freely. In recent years, Coco Gauff has become more vocal about her beliefs, not in a way that preaches, but in a way that shares personal truth. Her fans appreciate that authenticity. She doesn't shy away from the spotlight, but she also doesn't let it define her identity. Tennis is what I do, not who I am, she once said in an earlier interview. That mindset has kept her grounded as she navigates the highs and lows of a demanding career. With her Wuhan Open title, Gauff has further established herself as a dominant force. On tour, analysts are already speculating about how this victory will impact her momentum heading into the next stretch of the season. Her performance in Wuhan has not only boosted her confidence, but also position her as one of the top contenders in upcoming WTA events. Beyond the rankings, though, Gauff's message about faith and perseverance may be what truly defines this moment in her career as she continues to grow both as an athlete and as a person. Coco Gauff's story serves as a reminder that greatness is about more than trophies. It's about character, resilience, and the values that guide you through life's most challenging moments. Her openness about her faith is something that resonates deeply with many fans, particularly young people looking for role models who lead with both strength and authenticity. Social media platforms were flooded with messages of encouragement with fans, quoting the verse alongside Gauff's name. Christian communities praised her for using her platform to spread hope. Tennis fans applauded her for showing leadership beyond the game, and young athletes saw in her a blueprint of how to remain grounded while chasing big dreams. Her words carried far beyond Wuhan, echoing around the globe as a reminder that faith can be a powerful anchor in times of pressure. Gauff's journey is still unfolding, and many believe this is just the beginning of what could be a legendary career. She continues to climb the WTA rankings, improve her game, and inspire people along the way. Her story after Wuhan is more than just about winning a title. It's about the heart behind the victory. In a world that often celebrates only results, Gauff reminds us to celebrate the journey, the values, and the faith that shaped those results. As she lifted the Wuhan Open trophy with a bright smile and a powerful message, Coco Gauff once again proved that she is not just a star athlete, but a beacon of inspiration. Her win in the verse she shared will be remembered not only as a sporting achievement, but as a moment of faith, hope, and encouragement that touched millions of hearts around the world.